Assalamu alaikum, girls.
Walaikum assalam, ma'am.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
So in yesterday's class, we have seen the introduction to the word environment, from where it was derived from the French word environner, which means to encircle or else to surround. Okay, that we have seen in yesterday's class. So here, environment is nothing but it is the relationship among the living human beings and also other living organisms. Okay. So today I will share my screen, one YouTube video I'm going to play. Okay. Just follow it carefully and don't log out from your device. And when I'm playing that YouTube video, please tell me that the video is audible to all or not. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Girls, are you able to hear that video voice?
No,
No.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Only the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have stopped that. In this, there is no option for video. So in yesterday's class, we have seen this. The word environner. It is derived from a French word. So this term, environment, it is a multidisciplinary science. It covers various aspects like physics, chemistry, biology, medical health, health science, life science, agricultural science, forestry, public health. So like that, it consists of each and everything. It covers everything. And our objective of this environmental science is to protect the environment, to protect our surrounding. We want to protect our surrounding. Why we are going to protect it? Because we are living in this environment. And if our surrounding is not protected, if it is unsafe, in that case, it is going to harm us. Okay, that is why we have to protect our environment.
And the future generation can't live on it.
Yes. So in yesterday's class, we have seen this biotic environment. Biotic environment means it includes all the living organisms and the biological life means all living things it will include. It can be animals, birds, forests, reptiles, insects, bacteria, microorganisms like algae and fungus. So all living organisms. Here we are not talking about human beings, living organisms. So all the living animals and all the insects, all that will come under the biotic environment. So our environment is classified into two categories. That is the first biotic environment and the second is abiotic environment. Abiotic environment means all non-living components. So it is all non-living components, which includes land, mountains, rivers, air, water, temperature, humidity, water vapor, sand, dust, clouds. So here the clouds plays an important role, right? If there are clouds in the sky, then there are more possible chances that it will be a rainfall. Temperature, the temperature will be changing. Nowadays it is around 42, maybe it will reach to 44 degrees Celsius. So our in right now in summer the temperature is increasing, right? It's too hot. So abiotic environment means all the non-living components. uh, Land, we are living on the land. Mountains, we require the mountains are also essential for us. Rivers, the rivers will give us the fresh water. Air is there, air we want to breathe. Humidity will be there. Then water vapor means the evaporation of water by the sunlight.
यहाँ हाँ मम्मी कहीं को निकालेगी डालो अंदर.
गर्ल्स आप लोग उधर घर में बात करते ना, जब माइक म्यूट कर लेना, नहीं करते ना आप लोग, अब मैं पूरों को म्यूट करती. Now let's see the scope of environmental science. Okay, scope or need also you can talk, you can say like that. So the scope of environmental science, our surrounding includes. I think this point I have covered. It is forest, rivers, mountains, desert, or a combination of these elements. So in our surrounding, what we find? We find forest, we find rivers, mountains, desert. So all these things are essential as we are living on the planet Earth. So this our planet consists of 70% of water. Okay, 70% of water. As we are talking about 70% of water, but on this earth there is only 1% of fresh water available. How much? Only 1% of fresh water available. Whatever the water we are drinking, it is almost polluted water. It is very hard to get the fresh water. फ्रेश वाटर मीन्स जो ताज़ा पानी है जिसमें कुछ भी पोल्यूशन नहीं है. Why? Because our environment is so polluted that whatever the water we are getting, it is so much polluted. Okay. So here, where we can find this fresh water? We can find the fresh water in the glaciers. So जो बर्फ की चट्टानें हैं ना, there we can find the fresh water. But it takes years to melt that water. And where we are living on the land, right? And we have done a lot of modification means we have done so many developments. Right now there are so many machineries which are used to dig the land. There are so much of advancement in the technology. With the help of the technology, day by day the construction is getting improved. Even on the mountains, the people are constructing their buildings. Before, it was so difficult to construct a house on a mountain, but right now they are uh, breaking the mountains and they are constructing the houses even on the mountains. Have you ever seen that the people they are living on the mountains? अच्छा मैं म्यूट कर दी ना आपको. So here, either you are living in a village or else in a town or else a city. Here, we human beings, what we have done, we have uh, destroyed the land and we are living a lavish life. Okay, जो land है उसको heavily modified कर रहे हैं अपन. So many modifications, lot of changes we are bringing on the land and we are constructing beautiful houses and we are living in that, right? So here in the olden period, if you see, there were so many people who used to do the agriculture work, who used to do the farming, right? But right now, most of the people have moved to the city and they are doing some other work. They are running their own businesses. They have joined various professions, engineers, electricians, and doctors, lawyers, lecturers, teachers, each and everything. So many people are doing the other professions. But whereas uh, here today in today's world, farming, if a farmer is there, the people will not give respect to that person. Oh, this is a farmer, poor person. In that way, they will think, and they don't give the respect to that person. And beside this, this is the only farmer. Because of the farmer only, we are surviving. Means the farmer is doing all the hard work. The person is growing the food, and from the farmer only we are getting all the crops. We are getting all the food items to live. So here in olden days, everyone used to do the farming, but nowadays the food is supplied to the cities from the rural areas, from the villages. So here these villagers, what they are going to do, they are doing the farming and they are supplying the goods, they are selling the goods, and the city people they are going to purchase the same goods from the market. Okay. Then here the next point is water is essential for us, and so here when we want to eat something or else what I should tell you. If you are hungry, in that case, what you will see first, either the food is there or not, that you will check. If there is no food, then you will consume water. So water will cover our hunger at that time. So if you are more hungry, then you will go for some food. You will arrange that. So water is essential for us whenever we are going to drink the water. It is helping us. It is going to quench our thirst. And we human beings, we breathe air, we breathe oxygen, and we release carbon dioxide. And here we are dependent upon the environment. We are dependent upon our environment. From the environment, we are getting our food. From the environment, we are getting the water. From the environment, we are getting the air. And this environment is giving us the land to survive. On the land we are living. We are constructing our beautiful houses and we are living on it. So this land is giving us the fruits, vegetables, the food items, and there are certain so many processed food items are also there. With the help of wheat we can make maida. With the help of maida it can be used for making either the breads, biscuits, like that. So many things are there. So in this way this environment is helping us to make our own food. Beside that we are fully utilizing the environment and we are destroying the environment, right, by doing the pollution. So here there is an importance of environment. As I told you, it is not a single aspect, it is not a single subject. But in the word environment, there are so many other subjects related, like physics, chemistry, biology, human life, social science. So many aspects, so many various other subjects are included. Okay. So here, when we have the knowledge about other various subjects like biology, study of living organisms, biology, chemistry, study of the all the chemicals, physics, the study of here physical law, like that, geography, resource management, economics, and population issue. Population is a major problem. It is a global issue nowadays. India ranks second on the scale of population, right? So here a person must have the knowledge related to all these aspects. Then only the person can easily understand the environment. Okay. So environment is going to include the aspects related to the science and also related to the society, related to the socialness. Okay. And here as since so many years, we human beings are living on this planet Earth and we are fully utilizing. We are not utilizing limited resources, but we are fully utilizing all the resources. So that is why our natural resources are getting limited now. It is getting scarce, it is getting limited. Right now, we don't have 100% pure water, right? The water which we are getting is polluted. And the air, when you breathe air, when you move out of your house, in the environment, what you will see in your surrounding, there is a lot of pollution. So, whatever the air we are consuming for breathing, even that air is polluted, right? Why? Because the pollution has increased. Nowadays, due to the advancement of technology, there is a lot of improvement into the vehicles, right? So many different types of vehicles are there and each and everyone is going to use the mode of transport. Either they are traveling with the help of the railways, waterways, airways, and or else they are going to travel with the help of the vehicles, various vehicles, cars, motorbikes, auto rickshaw. So all these are going to release the whatever the gases they are releasing, it is going to pollute the environment. So because of that, here we are not able to get the fresh, pure air to breathe. Then comes soil. Then you will raise a question that Yes, factories producing smoke and carbon dioxide. Yes, this is a major factor that nowadays you will see so many factories. They are doing the air pollution whenever they are doing any production or else the waste they are throwing, because of that the smoke will generate, and that smoke is going, that is a harmful smoke. Why? Because it includes so many chemicals which are harmful for a human life. Okay, for living organisms also, so which is harmful, we cannot breathe. Okay, soil, how the soil is can be harmful. How human beings are using the soil. So here soil, there is a soil erosion. Do you know that? Flowing of the soil along with the water. So here even the soil is moving into the rivers, into the oceans. We don't have the soil also. In the soil you will get so many minerals will be there, oils. And whatever the things we are getting from the forest, from the grasslands, from the oceans. In the oceans you will get so many uh, so many minerals like you will get pearls. In the snail you will find pearls. Have you ever seen a video in which they will cut the snail and they will show you that there is a real pearl? So here we are getting in our environment, the resources are limited nowadays. So here, without water, without air, without soil, without forest, without this livestock, the animals, without agriculture, our life is impossible. We cannot imagine our life. We are dependent upon we are dependent upon all these things. So here, the human life cannot be imagined without all these natural resources. Though we are becoming so advanced in our technologies, we are becoming so advanced in the method of doing the business or else the way of life we are living, but we are dependent upon the natural resources. So that is why we have to protect our environment, we have to protect the natural resources. So without all this our life will be impossible. Still some of you are joining the session. As I told you many times, be on time. So here the importance, another next point is that when we are going to increase in the number of quantity of resources, each of us uses also increases. So here when we are going to increase the resources, the use of those resources is also going to get increase. And here, how many of you can frankly say that you are not wasting the water? Yes. Most of us are misusing or else wasting the resources, wasting our natural resources. If there is a tap connection, water supply at your home, you are going to unnecessarily use the water, either though you are using for so many purposes, either to clean your house, to wash your clothes and each and everything, for washing the utensils, but you will see that when you are using the tap water, जब आप टैप ओपन करते हैं, when you are going to open the tap, in that case so much of water you are going to use just to wash one small plate or else one small utensil. You are using around 1 liter of water for that. If you use the same water in a bucket and you are going to use one mug for that, so a limited quantity of water can be used. In this way we can save the water. So when you shower, in that case also, in the shower also you are going to waste so much of water. Why? Because continuously the water is going to come from the shower, from that tap, and you are going to waste it. So it is better that you must use a bucket, so that whatever the how much quantity is required you can store in your bucket and you can use it accordingly. You are not going to waste the water. So here there are so many people who are wasting our resources. And as the environment is polluted, the water is also polluted. And here nowadays we are dependent upon the plastic, right? Everywhere if you go, in the olden period there was no plastic, right? Either they used to use a cloth or else some other thing. Right now everything what you are getting is in plastic. The water bottle what you are getting is in plastic. And mm, uh, use and throw disposable glasses, cups, each and everything is there. And beside that, uh, the carry bags are also in plastic. So it is better to use the jute bags or else the bags which is made of cloth. That will be helpful for us. And when we are throwing this plastic, it is not biodegradable, which is not absorbed, which is not going to get dissolved into the mother earth. Okay, so it is going to be there on the land and it is going to destroy us. Okay, just I will take the attendance. Why? Because the 10 minutes are left. After attendance, I will continue these 2 points. So, Malakpet generals, raise your hand. One, two, three, four, five, six. It is 6 students. Shireen, Habiba, Fatima, Maria, and Fariha Taskin, Nafis, Unnisa. Okay. Now you can put your hand down. Malakpet computers, raise your hand. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 students. I'm just calling your names. It's Shafia, Tehniyat, Mahin, Hafsa, Namira, Sayyeda, Aima, something is there. Your complete name is not visible. Yasmin, Aisha, Sidra, Lubna, Sadia, Juweria, Sayyeda Amina. That's all. Now, Shalibanda generals, raise your hand. No, computers, raise your hand. Shalibanda computers. Yes, Malakpet students, you can put your hand down. Shalibanda computers, raise your hand. Twenty-six. I'm just taking your names. Listen to me. Nazmin, Ismatunnisa, Juweria Mehboob, Sania Begum, Nasima Naz, Uzma Fatima, Sara, Mahin Naz, Umme Salma, Bibi Zainab, Maisara Fatima, Sayyida Amtul, Samira Fatima, Sayyida Khamar Nisa, Naushin Fatima, Maria Khatun, Uzma Zubeda, Sanufa Khatun, Saleha, Sayyida Fatima, Noora Fatima, Uzma Fatima, Mohammadi Begum, Sabah Fazal, Gulafsha, Amtul Hasiba, Samreen Shalibanda. Some of them are added now. One Afrin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So yes, girls, you can put your hand down. And those who are unable to raise the hand, you just give your name in the chat. Okay, I will check that also. Yes, computers, put your hand down. Shalibanda generals, raise your hand. Usman, Samreen, you can put your hand down. Four students from generals: Karimunnisa, Afrin, Aisha Taslim, Usra Zaki, Juveria Mehboob, right? 5. Okay, girls, put your hand down. And those who are unable to raise the hand, right now you just put one message in the chat. Uzma Fatima, still you have raised your hand. I have taken your attendance. Anyone else? Juveria Raheen from Malakpet. It belongs to general or computers? BCom computers. See girls, whenever you are giving the attendance in this chat, at that time you have to mention your group also. Branch and group. Why? Because general computers from both the branches are covered. That is why I'm asking. So we are done with attendance. Now moving back to our explanation. So we have completed this point number 1. Even the tiffin boxes are also plastic, what we are using, right? So let's see the next point. What is air pollution? Is the various harmful causes of air pollution. It leads to the respiratory diseases. So it is going to affect our lungs. Water pollution. It leads to gastrointestinal disorder. So here you are going to get the intestinal diseases, and many pollutants are known to cause cancer. So because of so many pollutions, so many other pollutants, there are more chances that a person is going to suffer so many diseases. Cancer, which is not having 100% cure, there are no medicines, there is no 100% treatment is not available for cancer, and now it is very costly to go for the treatment, right? So in the olden period, if we see our more ancestors, they don't have so many diseases. They were healthy people. Even at the age of around 50 to 60, they are easily able to walk to so many miles. But nowadays, we want mode of transport. Either we want bike, we want our father or brother to drop to us to any location, or else we want that auto wala uncle, that the person can help us to reach to the destination wherever we are moving. So nowadays we don't want to walk, we want the uh, we want to easily move from one place to another without taking any hurdles, without taking any pains. So all these things is going to uh, because of all these things, nowadays there are so many diseases in the diseases we have seen, and each and every person is affected, most of the people are affected, so there is no healthy lifestyle nowadays. Though we have become so advanced that even the treatments are done with the help of a laser, with the help of robots, even the robots are doing the operations, they are doing the treatment. But as the advancement in technology is increasing, the diseases are also getting increased here. Okay. So here the next point is, improving this situation will only happen if each of us begins to take action in our daily lives that will help preserve our environmental resources. So here we cannot always say that our government have to take the measures. The government is coming with so many new rules and regulations, but who is following